हिंदू मुस्लिम कौन कर रहा है?
This is what the
Karan, Hindu Muslim कौन कर रहा है? Is it the Congress or is it the BJP then? Because what essentially your argument is that anyone,
it's the Congress. They spoke about this.
You know, with the reservation part, you've given a goalmole answer, but let me just specifically talk about UCC. Anyone who has an opinion different from the BJP's on UCC, and by the way, it's not just Muslims, it is Sikhs as well, right? It is Christians as well who have reservations. So anyone who doesn't go and run with the BJP's UCC program is anti-Indian, pro-Pakistan and pro-Muslim League. Aapka matlab the deduction, if I become reductionist, this is what your argument is.
I want to answer this. No. So they could have very easily come up with the statement, Shreya, that we will try to bring people together, we'll have a consultative process. I would have appreciated that. That could have made sense. But what have they come up with?
I think that is what they have said, if I'm not mistaken.
The minorities will have freedom of choice of personal laws. This is pretty much asserting that there will be precedence of personal laws over a uniform law. And where is the bone of contention in personal laws? I say this on record on all debates of uniform civil code, that the problem has been the Muslim exceptionalism in case of uniform civil code. Nothing else. They can beat around the bush, but the problems are triple talaq, the problems are 4 marriages, the problem is child marriage. These are the 3 problems that exist. If not for these, if not for minority appeasement, today probably we would have had a uniform civil code.
ठीक है. But reservation ki baat, even you are agreeing that the Congress manifesto is nowhere talking about reservation for the Muslim community. That they are talking about a caste census and reservation based on the caste census and not a religious census. Is that misinformation that is being spread by the BJP? Will you accept that?
No, because they're doing religion-based reservation in the states they have their governments in. They are talking about removing the 50% cap, and at the same time, they are endorsing religious-based reservation in all the states where they are in. Whether it's Karnataka, whether it's Telangana, and they're talking about it in Maharashtra.
Mein aapki government hai?
I think it's very clear. Their designs are very clear.
They also, in Maharashtra, look at what has happened. Look at what has happened in Maharashtra. The 50% cap has been breached for Maratha quotas. So that is also appeasement. Appeasement ka logic and argument runs both ways. Let me just quickly get an O.P. Rawat here as well. He's a former Chief Election Commissioner of India. And Mr. Rawat, you must be wondering, why I wanted to invite you along with spokespersons of political parties. My question to you is very simple, Mr. Rawat, and I hope you can be honest here. Today, the Election Commission has been approached by the Congress party with a complaint against the Prime Minister of India, who not once, not twice, not thrice, but 4 times in the last 72 hours has compared the Congress party's manifesto to the Muslim League manifesto from 85 years ago. Now, in a situation like this, ye to bada dharam sankat ho gaya for the Election Commission. What do they do? What can they do, Mr. Rawat?
I don't think they can do anything because the manifesto is a purely political discourse. And it should revolve around ideas, ideologies, programs, and policies. So whatever was included, it should not have been named like that, number one. But if it has been named by some name, you have no reason to complain because it is in the political discourse of the campaign. And the Election Commission has no locus standi to interfere in any manner.
So essentially you are telling me that the Congress can feel upset, but that is the only thing they can feel. There is no violation of the model code of conduct that has been undertaken by the Prime Minister of India, and therefore no action is warranted against him because in the heat and dust of elections, a million things get said, and this is after all a manifesto, which is a political document that is being spoken about. Am I correct, Mr. Rawat?
Yes, true. Because there is no violation of a model code of conduct in any manner, and therefore complaint doesn't really warrant any consideration.